So, let's try and frame it, from as if I'm talking to someone who never heard anything about the situation and doesn't know about it, right? So, when somebody texts you, or actually, frankly, has, Brianna J. Hoppy text you and says this is from Peyton, and basically it was a message talking about, how his dad has really bad trust issues with his mom and that you're not making their relationship any better. My parents might get a divorce because of you. To me, context for a rejection, that's unheard of. I don't care if it's rejection for friendship, rejection for romance. I guess why does my existence or why does, me in general invoke that? That's a weird question. That's a weird, notion. And then obviously luring me to 30 East, doing that, that's a major issue. Very painful and frustrating. So for me, that's what makes sense. It makes sense that there's, something deeper because it would allow, for all the weird stuff that happened. It's also possible, that it's not that, but it's also, very frustrating because I spent the better part of, a good couple of years dealing with this. I wish I never was sent the picture of him in the Bahamas, because if I wasn't, I probably just would have moved on. Or maybe there would have been more time and I would have, it would have been sent later. I would have saw it later or whatever. And at that point, maybe I would have been dating a guy or a girl and my life wouldn't have been, I guess, based on that. But when I was sent that with, look who's straight now, to me, that felt really emotional and it felt really, really hard. My heart sank. So it was, hurtful. And then obviously, the rest is whatever. But if you look at it from the outside looking in, someone who doesn't know anything about it, they'd see, the prank calls, the emails, all that stuff. It's indicative of PTSD, trauma, stress and engagement and conflict. It's not mental health. It's not insanity. I looked at something that had a weird context and saw what I saw. I mean, you don't reject someone for friendship talking about parental divorce and trust issues unless they're, perhaps something there is a source of pain between parents. That's how I don't get it. So to me, it's, it's not per se, purely mental health. It's the fact that, I was engaging in a situation that lacked a lot of sensical people and sensical, behavior. Sensical behavior would have been, back before luring me, him, Olivia, and maybe someone else sitting down with me and saying, hey, Ian, I'm straight. This is my girlfriend. I'm sorry if, I misled you. I'm sorry if what X, Y, and Z. If we, if you keep doing this, I'll do this. This is what will happen. It provides respect, humanizes you, gives you the time of day, and it says, I don't want you, talking to me. Leave me alone or this will happen. That would have been sensical. It would have been sensical after the Bahamas and after I was sent that picture and reached out to him. If he would have clarified and actually been respectful. There's a lot of times that, sensical decisions could have been interjected, but they weren't. And that's really frustrating.